No, it's with great sadness that I have to talk about this next idea. And the idea is that missions is harmful. You know, there's a growing trend within the world, within the media, even within churches, that missions has been so harmful that we should not do it anymore. We shouldn't be sending out our own or supporting the work of bringing the gospel throughout the world. And that saddens me because I realize that there are some misconceptions. There's some ideas out there that we need to battle against because I know they're wrong. That those ideas are wrong, that we are called to bring the gospel. And so today I just want to share with you a couple of these assumptions that people are making that are wrong, and for us to be able to know that and to battle against that because we are called to bring the gospel throughout the world. The first idea is that if you believe that that missions is harmful, you're saying the Bible is not true. Because the Bible calls us to bring the gospel to all nations, to make disciples of all nations. It's not just those we're around, or for us to keep it to ourselves because we don't want to offend or to say that we believe something differently. And so the gospel and the Bible call us to bring it to all nations. So that assumption that it's harmful can't be true because we're following God's word. The second is that there's assumption that all cultures and religions and worldviews are equal, that we're all kind of equal, and we can't say another religion or culture might be wrong or have some things that are wrong in it. That idea is just not biblical at all. That God calls us to bring the gospel to those who might have a different worldview, might have a different religion, because Jesus is the only way. It's only through Jesus that people can be saved. And so for us, we have to battle through that idea that all cultures and religions are the same. The third is this idea that people who live in isolated places live in a utopia, and that when missionaries came, it was harmful to them. It's actually really the opposite, that a lot of times when we have come as missionaries to those in isolated areas, that things have happened really positively, that we have not brought kind of the evil or the Western world. Instead, we have seen that when we go into those areas, those people are welcoming us and saying, hey, we want to grow. We want to become Bible-driven. I think often of our work in the Amazon and how there wasn't even a word for grace or forgiveness. Now there is. Imagine a world where there is no forgiveness, that all you do is you battle back and you kill someone for hurting you and things like that. For us, when we bring the gospel to the ends of the earth, we are bringing the good news of Jesus. You know, isolated people do not resent missionaries coming. They actually see missionaries as the hope, as the way to bring about a better life, family, structure, education. And for you and I, we have to see that when we do that, when we're bringing the gospel, we're doing it with love. We're doing it for those to better their lives, their family, their education, and their situation. And for the most part, that has happened in a positive way. You know, there are some times when nations have hijacked the gospel and used kind of missionaries and missions work for their country's advancement. That's not the way of the gospel. The gospel that we bring through our partners and our missionaries is a gospel that reaches people's needs, impacts their society in a way that brings out the most positive things in it. And in the end is a place where Jesus is happy, Jesus is proud. And so I hope that you see that missions is not harmful. We're actually making a positive impact, but most of all, we are following Jesus' calling to bring the gospel to the ends of the earth so that every nation, tribe, and tongue will one day be able to celebrate in heaven that Jesus is King, that Jesus is Lord, and together we will be able to sing and celebrate with Him. That is what I'm looking forward to.